What's up, guys? All right, so today I'm going to share with you how you can build your business much better using Instagram and Facebook stories. All right, so what I'm going to share with you is I'm going to share the top 11 things that we use in our business to create more engagement, to create more excitement, curiosity around our products and services, so we can get more people to our links, we can get more people to webinars, that kind of thing. Then we can create more sales. So in this video, I'm actually gonna share my phone with you. Why? Because we've seen too many videos out there of people that are telling you how to grow your business through stories, but they're not showing you how. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dive into my phone and I'm gonna share 11 ways that you can create more business through stories. Our instant profit system. You want to build the perfect prospect, you want to create influence with them, and then you want to get them to become a customer. You want to close them. And stories is a great way to build that know, love, and trust factor, to build that influence with your audience. It's not necessarily the best place to grow new audience, to connect with cold people, but I'm telling you, if you're not using stories in your business, then you're missing out, okay? So during these 11 tips, I'm gonna share with you exactly how to use these 11 tips to not only connect with your audience more, create more authenticity with your crew and your crowd, but how to actually get them to your offer so you can close more sales. So let's dive into my phone real quick and then All right, so you guys are seeing my Instagram page. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna again dive completely into how you can grow your business using Instagram. I'm gonna give you ideas. I'm gonna give you a first-hand look because again, you know, I've seen a couple videos out there talking about how to grow your business in Instagram stories. Awesome videos, great information, but they're not really giving you the ideas and they're not showing you how. So hopefully you walk away with way more value in this one. Okay, now understand your stories do go away in 24 hours. All right, I typically recommend posting, 5 times in your stories. It's a great way to post the stuff that kind of comes up through the day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, at night kind of thing, without having it to be on your news feed. Okay, I think it's a great way to really dive deeper with your audience and allow them to get to know you. In our social media masterclass, our instant profit masterclass, we're always talking about, hey, if you build the right audience, that you have to build the right audience, you have to build the perfect prospect, and then you have to create influence with them. Stories is a great way to create influence with them. Okay. Now there's 2 ways to make money. Okay. There's the DM. Okay, and there's driving people to your offer through conversation. And then it's driving them to your offer through marketing. Now this is your offer. So you see ours is Linktree. So our main offer is a social media instant profit masterclass. In this masterclass, we teach you how to find the perfect prospect, how to create influence, and how to close more people. And really this is step number 2. This is part of step number 2, which is creating influence. Stories is a great way to create that influence with your audience. And you can drive people to your offer either through DM or through your just marketing, telling people to go to that. Okay, getting more people to your page. All right. So what we want to do first, okay, first and foremost, you want to go to your stories. You want to go to your settings. Okay, you want to make sure you click the settings button. So your stories actually go to your Facebook page as well. That means whatever stories that I've done throughout the day. Okay, so we'll go back to our stories here. All right, so all my stories
been on my mind
not only
for a couple days
on Instagram, but they show up on Facebook as well. Okay, so we're on Facebook and you can see my stories are here as well. Okay, now this is important to know. Okay, you can only post from Instagram and then it'll go to Facebook. It won't go from Facebook to Instagram. So know that, okay? Now, just think IG first, okay? And it'll help. In your posting, think Instagram first, Facebook second, and then you'll kind of do the both. You don't have to think 2 different ways. Just whatever goes on IG can kind of go on Facebook, and then it'll kind of flow better, okay? think about sharing your life in a way that's more, reality TV. Like, okay, hey, how can I give people a behind the scenes look to the perfection that always ends up on your news feed? So if you go to our news feed, anybody's news feed, your news feed, it looks perfect, especially on Instagram. We're so trained, on Instagram to put these like perfect pictures up. The color's awesome, everything's smiling, everything's perfect, all that stuff. But sometimes too perfect doesn't allow that know, love, and trust. It doesn't allow that authenticity that your audience needs from you in order to buy from you, okay? So we want to create that. So in this video, I'm going to give you 11 ideas that you can use to create more engagement and make a better connection with your audience, all right? Let's get some brightness in here. With your audience using Instagram stories, all right? Now, the first one is asking questions, okay? So I'm actually gonna go to my story.
Know about that?
This. Now, actually, first,
at my
a lot of
parents'
people
house.
probably think, hey, well, who do I talk to, okay? About 100 to 200 people a day see my story. And so what you wanna do is you wanna think like, okay, like, look at all these people. These are people that are engaging with you already. This is what we teach on Facebook as well. Like, engage with the people, start conversations with the people that are already engaging with you. So like this guy Corbin, he follows me. I've never talked to this guy before. What should I do? Guess what? Couldn't create thread. Okay, so couldn't create whatever happened there. All right, so what about Cassie? All right, now you can see I can't message her, but I can actually message her through here and say, hey, Cassie, what's up? Okay, so Cassie can now get to my offer either through conversation or through marketing if I tell her to go to that link. So that's big, that's huge. Now you can see here there's 101 people here, and if I go to Facebook and look at my stories, if I go back to here. There's only 10 people here, but it's not giving me the names either. Facebook used to give you the names. I don't know why it doesn't anymore, but until that feature goes away on Instagram, use it and write these people's names down in some kind of file or folder or something like that so you know who you need to be talking to. These are people that you're already engaging with, and you need to have conversations with them, all right? So tip number one is ask questions, okay? So you can see here, I'm just kind of
how can I use
giving some advice, giving some tips, all that stuff. Here's first tip number one, ask a question. So this is a picture from our podcast, and we were talking about the perfect morning routine for online business owners. So I can ask a question. I can say, hey, what's the first thing you do each morning? And I can see these are the 6 people that have seen it already. And once people actually start to respond, it'll actually respond in your DM, and you can see who responds. So you can create that conversation there and then lead them to your offer. Now, again, if your offer sucks, okay, you need to go through the One Funnel Away challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. It's offered by ClickFunnels. I'm actually going to put this in my link tree right now because it's so good. But if your offer sucks and you don't have a good lead magnet to push people through, then you're going to be missing out on Instagram, okay? And so you should go through that One Funnel Away challenge. So that's number one, is ask questions, all right? And get creative with your questions. Next one is polls. Create polls. Now, I created a poll and then it went away. So I'm actually going to show you how to get to your archived, your archived stories. Okay. So if you go here, you can look at your archive. So I can see that I did an archive. 67% of people said Mr. T wore this better, and 33% of people said Congo wore better. Now, typically, if I click here, it'll show who said what, who voted how, okay? And then guess what? I can have a conversation with them. I can lead them to my offer. And then I've started the sales process to get them to become a customer, team member, whatever you want. Okay, guys, this works for any business, network marketing, affiliate marketing, freelance coaching. I mean, e-commerce. I mean, this works so well. Okay. So number 3, all right, is tag other people using Instagram, YouTube, or really anything like that, podcast work. Okay, so if you have if you listen to a podcast, or you watch someone's YouTube video, or
How do you use
watch someone
power
in
thinking?
Instagram TV, screenshot that. So that's what I did earlier. Is I actually screenshotted Josh and Jill from Screw the 9 to 5. Okay, and I tagged them in this message. I said, "Amazing advice that changed my life. Follow alert," and I tagged Screw the 9 to 5. Now, if I go to Screw the 9 to 5 and I go to their messages, guess what? It shows up. It says you mentioned Screw the 9 to 5 in their story. Now, they haven't seen it yet. When they see it, they are going to put it on their story. You can see that, like, when other people tag them, they put it on their story. Now, guess what? Instagram stories isn't the place where you want to necessarily grow your audience. But if I click on this, it'll actually take me to Diane Del Reyes. All right, now I could follow her, and her audience has grown. Same thing with this girl, Kate McKibben. Guess what? She just got a new follower because of what she did in this. Okay, you can do that with podcast, YouTube videos, and IGTV. It's really good. Okay, you can also use number 4, which is hashtags. Now I'm going to go over to my notes here, and I'm going to show you. Hey, we have an Instagram note. All right, and I keep most of my posts in here. I keep our hashtags in here so you can see. We have, let's see where our hashtags at. Their hashtag note is in here somewhere. It's in here. Can't find it right now, but it's in here. Okay, so we have all our hashtags on a note. We've done the research and we know which hashtags work best for us. Okay, so use hashtags on that feature too. Okay, number 5 is direct people to your link, and we usually recommend using Linktree. Okay, so again, you can go get Linktree. It's like $6 a month for their upgraded version, and it's free on the other versions. So what we did was, again, you can direct people to your link. That's what we did here. Now we're directing people to an offer. Now, I'm of the belief, we always teach 80-20, 80% lifestyle, 80%, just life period, and then 20% kind of business promotion kind of thing. On stories, I would say it's like 90-10. Like, don't get so promoting and salesy in your stories. I mean, just don't do that. I mean, the way that the algorithm is kind of working right now, like, the stories are everything, and people don't want to be like spammed during their stories. You know what I mean? Like, just be more lifestyle and just like more behind the scenes than like up front. Okay, but you can put little things in here, link in bio. So when people go, they say, okay, cool, I go to the bio. Now I need to delete this one. So that one didn't mean to get put on there, so I'm going to delete that. Okay, and that's our last story.
At my parents' house.
So direct people to your link. Okay, you can use the swipe up feature, but really just using the GIF. This is a GIF or GIF or whatever you want to call it. That's a GIF, and we just put people to that link. All right, so that is number 5. Number 6 is push people to your post. Okay, this is another thing you can do. So if I go here and go to this post, I can click this arrow button right here, and I can say add post to your story. Okay, so I can add this to my story. You can even do this on other people's posts as well. And I've got a bunch of features, so I can do a quiz. Okay, so I can do TBD, and I can get creative. I'm not going to go through that right now for time, but I can do a quiz. I can do chat. So name this chat. I mean, the features are really, really awesome here. Just play with them. You can do polls. You can do questions. You can do countdown. I like to do countdown when I have like a launch or something coming up. But you can do hashtags and music. It's really, really awesome. So I'm going to cancel that one. All right. So now we can also do testimonials. So if I go here and I look at these testimonials, get testimonials and put them on your story. Just when you do testimonials, make sure that you put them on your highlights as well, which you can see I've got highlights right here of our kids, podcast, YouTube, testimonials. And so these are where you can see our testimonials. Videos, screenshot testimonials. Create a folder in your phone just of testimonials, and that's going to help you out a ton. Okay, now the goal of stories is for you to end up here in this story feed. Okay, so one of the best features to grow your business using stories is to, okay, like let's just say, like,
we'll pick up some of our
is a prospect of mine for something that we have, right? So what I can do is I can just send a message. I can say, oh my God, those look delish. Okay. Now this isn't spammy at all, but guess what? If I've talked to her and I've helped her, I've said, hey, look, I know you have a problem. This is how I can help you solve your problem. And I've given her some information, some videos, whatever. And then, life moves fast, right? Life moves quickly. So maybe she forgot about it. Maybe she forgot something. I can send her a message. And now, because I replied to that, it's in her thing. Oh my God, delish. And she's going to see it. And then she may scroll back up and be like, oh yeah, he sent me something. I need to check that out. Or I need to get back with him because he can help me solve a problem. Whatever the case may be. Okay. You can do that on Facebook too. I mean, it's pretty cool. I can go up here and as that feed comes up, I can see, let's see. I don't think anybody's really got their stories up. So let's see. Christina just put a story up. So I can go here and I can reply to the story, finish my workout for the day, and I can just say, get it in beast mode, something like that, okay? And that starts a conversation, okay? So you can reply to stories. Again, we talked about creating highlights. That's number 9. Create highlights on your Instagram so people can see those stories they never go away, okay? Again, we talked about 90-10 promotion. So like, we have a product that we use. I mean, we take products too. Like we build a network marketing company. It's a health and wellness type company. So we just use their products on a daily basis. Now, we create curiosity around those products by not sharing what the product is, but we share what the product does. So for me, I take this stuff and it helps get my abs flat, okay? And so I call it vanilla ab juice. So in the morning, I take a cool, funny selfie of me like taking my vanilla ab juice so people know that, hey, I use this product for my flat stomach and my six pack, but they don't know what that product is. So it forces conversation, okay? Then the last thing, so that's number 10. The last thing that's going to help you build your stories better and build your business better using stories, okay, is creating an impact list. Now, again, we actually talk about the impact list in step 1 of our social media masterclass, which again, we highly recommend if you need an offer. Why? Because when people go to this link, they just don't need to go to something like, YouTube where they can't put their information in. Like if they click here, they're going to put their information in and now they're in my world and I'm not going to lose that lead. I mean, if you're building your list through social media, that's a big time no-no. So again, if you haven't gone through the One Funnel Away challenge, please, dear God, go through it. It's going to help you out, okay? But we talk about creating an impact list. And what an impact list means is who are like the 100 people that have your audience. They have your people. The people that you want to buy your thing, they have their attention. So let's just say like John Melton. He has the attention of our perfect customer. He does. And so what I would do is I'm looking at John and I'm saying, okay, cool. Like, that's a cool
Check out my
thing.
view.
What's he doing in his stories?
Got Nadia's garden. It's over here.
He's sharing his
Toby, you want to go for a walk?
garden.
Get him sitting again. Come on.
Sharing his dog. He's playing with his kid. So another way that you can, again, one last thing before I let you guys go. All right. One last thing is you can go over to Facebook. So I'm going to go over to Facebook. I'm going to go to my news feed, okay, and I can see this. So I'm going to post this. I can actually screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot it, and you'll see I've actually already done this. But what I did was I screenshotted this, and I said, hey, have you seen our new channel? So I'll just put yes, love it, and I need to subscribe. Okay, so I'm hoping that you got a ton of value from that. If you did, let us know in the comments. Also, make sure you get subscribed to this channel. Make sure you watch any of the other social media videos that we got going on to help you grow your business with social media. But I hope this one got you. I hope it helped you out. I hope you use this, and let us know in the comments which one of the 11 is your favorite tip. See ya. Have a good one.